Hello and welcome back to our Bannerlord challenge, and we are here once more at Praven because I actually would like to try and install some kind of territory here. I'm pretty sure we're going to be allying ourselves with Leadfoot Illicet. That is the person that has tasked me with getting her some weapons more specifically. We need to get her 59 pieces of one-handed axes, and I actually have that already, so there you go. Boom, there we go. Wonderful. Very nice and easy, and I'm actually wondering whether no, apparently we didn't get any kind of recommendation from the previous gang leader. Not sure if I missed out on that or whether I was just being an idiot. Could be, it could go either way, really. Anyway, I think inciting a rebellion would be amazing, and so I'm actually going to see what this does, okay? I'm going to see what this does, because as I said at the end of the previous episode, we're going to try it out, and so that's what we're going to do. Alright, it's going to take 21,000, which is not exactly, not that expensive, it's alright, Okay, here we go. Oh, look at this. Your plot was a success. Town inhabitants become aggressive and show their discontent against the current owner. Some of them are joining the militia. Time to go. Alright, on your way to the gate, you come across a small mob of angry people. Well-armed guards are coming to put a definite stop to this. Join the riot. Okay. Let's join the riot. That sounds like a fun idea to me, so let's do it. Okay, so this is going to be very difficult. I think very difficult. I'm actually not entirely sure whether it's going to be that difficult, but we'll see. I mean, obviously, my own people they have quite a lot of, we have quite a few people, here. So, should be fine, but obviously, and by they, I mean the guards, of course, they have much better equipment, as you might expect. So, of course, they're probably going to do nothing, apparently, and they didn't actually eliminate anyone, which is hilarious. Alright, so there we go. That was actually pretty cool. I like this. I mean, generally, this mod is just absolutely incredible for its immersion factor. I mean, literally, you are allowed to pretty much do anything from a criminal standpoint. And that is just amazing. It really is. Anyway, the few that were left thanked you for your help and rewarded you. Word about this fight will spread among the population. There we go. Well, technically, no one took any damage at all. No one was hurt or injured or anything like that. Now it really is time to leave. Okay, so here's the thing. It's at 0 loyalty now, alright? There's 0 loyalty in here. So this has a very high chance to spiral into rebellion, which I'm very much liking. However, I'm going to continue to stay here, and I will try, if I can, to do the quest for Leadfoot Illicet. Because obviously she needs our help, and oh, never mind. Okay, apparently that was cancelled. Okay, I'm not entirely sure why that was cancelled. It's because this one now has a task about weapons, which is really quite funny. Anyway, the clearing and the waterfront is where we actually need to go. I could, of course, do some more stuff, so I could do forced tribute or notable extortion or any of these things. I'm not sure. Is it worth it? I guess we'll try it. Why not? Because I can't actually remember how much relation with the gang leaders I gained from doing these things. So I guess we'll just have a look-see here. Okay. What? Force peasants to give you supplies? I don't really want to do that, but okay, I guess I will. I'm gaining prisoners, which is actually quite funny. I mean, technically, I'm not supposed to do this, to be honest, but look at this, look at this. Loads of bandits getting stronger right here. And also, look at this. Our relation with the bandit leader has increased now as well. So we actually did complete the... I was going to say the task, but it's not really a task, I suppose. I guess the Fourberie mission, the cunning mission. It did actually get completed, so that's really nice. Anyway, I'm actually going to just mark these 2 hideouts, because we actually have 2 Sea Raider hideouts very close by, and I'd very much like to try and take advantage of those, if at all possible. As you can see, the loyalty is now starting to go up. However, it is now going down a little bit as well, because it was +3 loyalty per day, but now it's just +2, so that's interesting. Anyway, we'll do the insurance scam, because as someone very rightfully said, and this is an excellent idea, by the way, you are able to capture bandits. You are able to capture bandits, and then you can, you know, persuade them to join you or something along those lines. So that's actually really cool. Anyway, we have to wait until they get eliminated. Did I did that wrong, didn't I? Yeah. I did that wrong. As you can see, my... Oh, look. Oh, this is fantastic. Look, it actually happened. It actually happened. Okay, that's hilarious. Look at that. Okay, was not expecting that to happen so fast, but... Okay, very, very pleased to see that. Okay, so yeah, I guess I'm just going to go in here and we're just going to fight a couple of vassals, just going to try and reduce their overall strength as much as we can. That's basically what we should do right now. And then we're going to go over to the Sea Raiders. We're going to, you know, slap a bunch of units in there. They're going to be pretty happy to receive some additional prisoners and so on. And hopefully their combat strength is going to go up. I'm going to aim to get those to about 3,000 as well. Obviously, that's kind of the main deal here. You know, I kind of want to get every single bandit faction that is within range, a suitable range that is, to about 3,000. Because that's going to mean that the bandits in question will start running around, they'll start raiding things, and they'll start actually doing something a little bit more destructive than what they're used to. So that would be pretty cool. So hopefully we can actually make that happen. And we're being a true bandit. Oh yes, we're being a true bandit right now by just picking on the people that we can. You know, it's a very opportunistic way of playing, which I very much appreciate. And, well, yeah, we also get to use our polearm, which is also quite fun. Alright, so I'm going to tell everyone to charge. Didn't I tell them? I think I already told them to charge, but not sure. I might have forgotten whether I did that. But, yeah, whatever the case, we should be perfectly fine here. I just need to be a bit careful about the enemy cavalry, because they're probably going to have lances. As you can see, this guy actually has a lance too. My polearm really doesn't do very much damage. I think I might need to get a better one, but I'm not sure if there is a better one available, which is quite funny. I did 102 damage to that guy and he didn't die. That's the case of one of those units that has a you know, a perk that actually gives them slightly more HP than 100, and then you just hit him for 102 and you're like, oh, he's probably got 3 HP remaining or something like that. But there you go. Anyway, super nice and easy victory for us right there. Good amounts of influence, good amounts of renown, but of course, influence, not really something I'm going for right here. Anyway, I will take him prisoner. I'll take all the others prisoner too. And massive amounts of loot. Massive amounts of loot. Really, really nice. And apparently my relation has increased with Naretzes here, so I'm going to assume that they had a bone to pick with this particular clan. So that's pretty cool. I like that. And let's actually go in here and see what we can do. So give away some prisoners. There we go. There's 32 of them. 435. Very nice. And we can also give away some stuff too. So if I don't want to smith any of this, then I don't have to. I can literally just give it away right here. And I'm going to keep the more expensive swords and the swords that I've created myself. And we're just going to give these away. And there you go. That didn't really increase it by that much, unfortunately. So, yeah, as you can quite clearly tell, items are not really the thing that you want, but it's decent, you know. It's decent. It's not too bad. It's just, you know, you need more of them. You need a lot more to actually make that worth it. Anyway, I'm actually thinking that we'll probably try and attack both of these at the same time. Let me just see here. Yeah, we're very far away from leveling up, but I think I probably want to use my one-handed sword. Actually, not one-handed sword. My one-handed mace a little bit more often. Oh, hello. Okay. Oh, that was actually pretty close. That was actually pretty close. Definitely did not want to go into that battle, because Calatilde was really close by. She was going to make short work of us, that's for sure. But yeah, anyway, let's just go into here. I'm going to bribe the guards real fast because I'd like to see what I can do. Ooh, yes. Okay. Disguise myself as a guard. Let's do it. Alright, here we go. So I'm disguised as a guard now. So technically, I can go out into the center and I shouldn't get attacked instantly. I'm not sure if there's a detection meter or anything like that, but I'm looking for the waterfront right now. There we go. I'm looking for the waterfront. Oh yeah, by the way, there is actually an achievement, if you're interested in achievements. I kind of report on those, you know, not because I'm, you know, specifically after them or anything like that, but I noticed that I got an achievement the other day, I think in the previous episode in actual fact, that was 0.2% gained by all of the player base, and it was called Undercover. And basically what you do is you go into an enemy town and you complete some kind of objective. I had no idea that I actually did that, because I thought I went into an enemy town and got myself summarily murdered, but you know, that it's there. So, you know, if you do have an enemy town and you can sneak in, then that's a really good way of getting that particular achievement if you are interested in that. So I thought I would just let you know. Ah, here we go. This is where I need to be. Fantastic. I didn't realize there were actually going to be stairs. Anyway, hello there. I am a guard, and I will now murder you. Very nice indeed. There, yes, exactly. Very, very legal, isn't it? Very legal indeed. Yeah, not at all, but yes, don't tell them. I mean, obviously, they are bandits, of course. Oh, Mike the Lizard was lost. Look at that. Mike was actually killed. Remember him? Remember him from a long time ago? Oh yeah, he was one of the gang leaders in Maranath, I believe. Maranath, I think so. Yeah, I think something like that. Anyway, we're just going to be attacking these guys. Literally super easy. Should be fine. Shouldn't have any issues whatsoever. Going to try and level up my throne skill a little bit here. Oh, nice headshot. Nice. Yes, and eliminate him. Yeah, by the way, that wonderful perk, you know that perk that I took in the thrown weapon tree that increases my headshot damage? Yeah, I took it mostly for the street fights, because as you can quite clearly tell, they do so much damage now. I can literally kill any bandit in a street fight in one headshot, in comparison to before, when I would need to hit them multiple times in the head to be able to do that. So, really quite amazing. Anyway, this guy, as you can see, has lost the last of his areas. This fellow literally only has 9 relation remaining for us, so I should probably do something like I'll do the insurance scam, because I'm gonna need to stay a little behind here. Okay, so let's just let them go off. And I'm not sure actually what's going on here with this task, because the looters are not actually coming in. No, that didn't work. Okay, that's really interesting. I'm kind of surprised. Oh, I think I may know the reason. It's probably because we're at war against this faction. That's most likely the point of that, you know, because obviously if we are at war with them, they're actually going to be more concerned with running away from me than the bandits themselves. And so that's actually, yeah. Okay, that makes sense now, doesn't it? Yes, that absolutely makes sense. Okay, well, whatever the case, that's fine. That just means we can do the grand heist instead. I'm going to say, no, I'm good. I don't need any assistance. We're going to do this purely ourselves with our crew. And we're going to go in there. Dareem and Yagada and Shalar, we're hopefully going to be absolutely fine here. Bear in mind, I do have much better thrown weapon skill, so I should be able to do some wonderful headshots. Oh, wow. Okay, the headshots are not that good, unfortunately. Okay. Okay, this might be bad. Alright, yeah, not bad, okay, not bad. Obviously, if I have the space, and I don't have to run through the streets, and I don't have to go down and upstairs, and jump over obstacles, and all kinds of crazy stuff, I should be able to win. But it very much depends, obviously, on the enemies that we're fighting. But there you go, look at that. Massive amounts of money. Obviously, this is pretty good money as it is, you know. This is basically like selling one weapon or whatever. And we also have the ability now to do the gang trial, which is exactly what we want to do. So this is fantastic. Bear in mind, the reason why I'm doing this as well is to try and uncover as many hideouts in the area as possible, because the more bandit hideouts we know of, the better, because that's going to allow us to, well, you know, yes, take care of some very dirty business indeed. Murder. Yes, murder, assassinate, you know, that thing that we want to do. We want to take out Mr. Vartar, you know, that fellow, the one that took us prisoner multiple times. And maybe Mr. Barakan as well, who knows. Maybe if we have time, I might decide to do him too, but it very much depends if I can get another spy recruited or something. Not a spy, another assassin recruited. Anyway, there you are. Easy enough, wasn't it? Yes. Not too bad. Took us a whole 17 seconds. Yes, okay, so we're going to say relation is mine. Or shall we say relation is important. And we're going to get the recommendation. There we go. Okay, so he's obviously now going to be working for us, which is very nice. Thank you, thank you. And we're just going to do a little bit of a scam here, just real fast. And I'm actually going to try and see if I can... Yes, there we go. That was actually perfect timing. I was going to say, let's see if we can get into a battle with Bertiliana here. And it appears as though we can. So this is perfect because, as I said to you before, what I'd like to do is try and take as many of these people prisoner as we can, basically. And if we can do that, we're obviously then going to hopefully find a bandit hideout relatively close by to where we are now. And then that's going to provide us with a very nice amount of combat strength with that particular bandit faction. Don't exactly know who's going to be nearby here. No wonder she didn't want to fight me, by the way. She literally just has recruits by the looks of things. These guys are going to be super easy for us to eliminate. Kind of wish I had a bow now, but you know, the ragdolls make up for it, don't they? Yes, okay. Unfortunately, I'm going to get poked a little bit here as well, which is going to be kind of sad, but oh well, never mind. Can't really do much about that. Just going to try and take out a couple of the enemy's cavalry. They're going to be the main problem for my forces. Oh yes, and I actually want to mention something. Someone did indeed confirm that the friendly fire that you are able to perpetrate is possible to gain you skill. It is possible to gain skill through the use of friendly fire. So thank you very much for letting me know about that, because I was thinking to myself, well, every single time now, you know what's going to happen. Every single time I shoot someone by mistake and I go, you know, oh, that didn't happen. You didn't see that. No, I'm not going to say that. Instead, I'm going to say, yeah, I did that on purpose so that I can gain skill. You know, that's the entire reason why I did that. You know, that's the that's the kind of reason. Anyway, there you go. Fantastic. Nice amount of renown for that. Surprising amounts of renown. We're going to take a prisoner because I might as well just, you know, sell all these guys or maybe just make them weakened, you know. And we've got a Sea Raider hideout nearby by the looks of things, because as you can see, Sea Raiders are getting stronger. So I'm going to assume it's not this one over here, but it's something else. Maybe one over here potentially. Kind of hoping. No? Really? No Sea Raider hideout right here? Okay, that's kind of strange. I would have expected them to be around here. Maybe around this way? There's usually one along the coast over here, but maybe not this. Maybe not this time. Maybe not this time. Oh, that's very weird. All right. Well, that's actually kind of sad, because I was very much hoping that we would be able to do something with them straight away. I would have liked to have gone into Osterken as well, you see. That was the main reason why I wanted to try and find a bandit hideout much closer to us, because then we'd be able to just drop off our prisoners. We could then move on to where we needed to be otherwise. But yeah, anyway, let's just level up these fellows. I'm actually going to see about recruiting some Sea Raiders the next time we can get in here. Does this guy actually want to fight me? No, he does not. As you might expect, of course he does not. And so we're just going to go in here, give away some prisoners real fast. There we go. That's another 200 only. Really? Oh yeah, I guess she did have mostly recruits, right? Yeah, she had mostly recruits. Oh yeah, okay, so building a safe house. So someone in the comments did actually tell me that they had built a safe house. It's apparently not very good. It's apparently not very good. Apparently it doesn't really do much. I can obviously try it. Oh yeah, as you can see, you have to abandon your base in Diathma. Apparently nothing really much happens here. It basically, as far as I am aware, just changes your main base to be here. So instead of it being in Diathma, it is going to be over there. So yeah, I don't think that's a particularly good idea for me right now, at least, because I've obviously gotten huge amounts of upgrades and all that stuff. So I'm just going to be leaving it the way it is. Anyway, let's get some people. I'm going to get, I think I'll get 15 because I'm a little bit worried about getting any more than that. Yeah, no, I could have gotten 20, but that's fine. And then we're just going to go with those guys. There we go. All right, so that's perfect. And now we should probably try and attack these fellows. Oh, Liena wants to fight us. Okay. Oh, okay. Hello, hello. No, no, no. I'm actually going to try and... Ooh, this is a bit dicey. Okay, wait a minute. Fraven's rebels. I'd like to... Can I help him? Oh, I can actually help the rebels. We can become Robin Hood or something along those lines. I don't really know. Oh, no. Okay, request nearby bandits. Look at this. Oh my god. Wow, okay, that's hilarious. Look at that. 19, 13, and 16 people have actually joined us. That is amazing. So now we have 228 instead of however much we had before. I don't even know how much we had before, but that's really nice. Okay, so Dareem is going to be our wait a minute. Isn't he our he's our infantry person, right? Yeah, he's our infantry person. And Yagada can potentially I think Shalar could be the archer guy. I don't know. Doesn't really matter either way, I suppose. I mean, she doesn't have particularly high bow skills, so she has basically no benefits whatsoever for the ranged. So guess we're just going to leave it like that. I have no horse archers right now at all, so it's kind of pointless. Otherwise, there you go. Let's do it. And let's see. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of fighting in this at this time of day, shall we say. But let's just have a look. Bear in mind, I am obviously with someone else. I am with a rebel leader. Oh, of course I'm going to hit a shield. I really want Impale. Impale would be so incredibly nice for us right now, but of course that is not to be. Okay, we're going to have to tell our people to charge in here because the enemy cavalry is just charging straight on into us, which is actually kind of perfect for us. Because if they do decide to charge into us, of course they're going to inevitably get eliminated because they're just going to get stopped, or at least hopefully get stopped. And I'm going to just charge through here, try to do a little bit of damage. Yeah, this is a bit worrying as well because their crossbowmen are obviously very damaging. How is it going so far? How is it actually going so far? Are we on the... We're on the left, right? No, no, no. They're on the left. Okay. Whew. I was a bit worried there for a second. I was thinking to myself, wait a minute. My combat strength is just going to the absolute dregs, but no, it's actually okay. Alright, whew. Okay, we actually did manage to achieve victory. As I say, I was actually halfway through there. I thought to myself, wait a minute, are we the red? And then I thought, no, it's obviously, you know, Vlandia, and I had to check to actually make sure, but, oh, you know those kinds of moments when you're playing a game and you think to yourself, wait a minute, am I on that side or am I on the losing side? That's happened to me so many times in things like, you know, first-person shooter, you know, team deathmatch kind of situations in the past where I've thought to myself, okay, wait a minute, which team am I actually on? Because if I'm winning, then that's okay, but if I'm losing, then, well, that's sad, but, you know, obviously it doesn't really matter that much, but, you know, it's actually, oh, that's hilarious. Anyway, yeah, we're going to be taking them prisoner. We are going to be taking them prisoner, thank you very much. And, oh, look at this. We actually, ooh, we saved a rebel from being captured, which is amazing. That's really, really nice. I like it. All right, and we can take all of the prisoners. Going to be taking all the prisoners. And, whoa, so much good stuff right here. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, we got some new boots for Dareem right there. Everyone else is looking wow, is looking really fine, actually. Yeah, everyone else has got really good gear. All right, so yeah, apart from this, I would like to be able to recruit. Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate, isn't it? Okay, so I think what I'm going to have to do is I will actually have to get rid of some of these. I don't want to, bear that in mind, I don't want to, but I kind of have to because I don't want my my captured vassals to be, you know, running away or anything like that. Okay, so stop following me and join my party. Yeah, let's get them. Let's get all these guys. And we can also get some additional prisoners, but obviously that's not really going to help me too much. I will take these guys as well. Do I have enough space, actually? Yes, easily. Alright, yep, stop following me and join my party. I don't actually want the looter, but I guess... What does the looter actually level up into? Oh, it levels up into Imperial Infantryman, but unfortunately, we do not have Veteran's Respect, so I'm going to have to let him go. We still do not have Veteran's Respect, which is grinding my gears a little bit, but it's alright, it's alright. Anyway, let's give away some prisoners. As you can see, boom, look at that. 43. This is going to be actually incredible, by the way. Look at that. 700 strength for the Sea Raiders. Surprisingly, only 1300. Have the Sea Raiders actually been losing strength over time? Because it feels to me like they have just been hounded. I'm not entirely sure what's even going on with that, to be honest. But yes, anyway, actually, one thing I wanted to mention. Someone told me about this new mod. It's actually not new. It's a mod that's been around since version 1.9 or version 0.9, technically on how you look at it. But yeah, anyway, point is, this mod allows you to level bandit units into other bandit units so that they're actually higher tier. So in other words, they're not going to be tier 4 forever, and you don't have to level them into noble units, which in my opinion is actually quite amazing. Unfortunately, the mod itself is only for version 0.9, not for 1.0, at least as far as I am aware. But what I will be doing is I will be testing it out. I will test it out in between episodes, and I'll see whether it actually works with our game. Because obviously it does add additional units, so I will have to make multiple saves just to make sure that my own save doesn't get corrupted or anything like that, because you never know. But I'm going to be extremely interested to try this, because I would love to be able to level my bandit units into other bandit units. And yes, I know, you can do that through My Little Warband, but I don't know. I feel like that might be a bit too much. I don't know, maybe. Anyway, I have leveled up my athletics, which is actually really nice, because I'm going to get another point in endurance, definitely useful. And we also have camaraderie here. You gain double relations with a lord when you aid them in battle. And you also gain 1 companion to your maximum limit, which is actually very nice. We do have some other people that have gained skills, but this is literally the most... I mean, generally this is actually kind of pointless, so it doesn't really matter what I choose here, to be honest, but yeah, I guess I'll just choose some random things. And we've got charm skill here as well. Do we have anything else? Cadfin actually leveled up, so I'm going to be giving him another point in roguery and another point in cunning, because obviously he is our paymaster at some place as far as I'm aware. And Yagata has also leveled up, which is actually perfect for us. So we're going to go for powerful, increase the damage that she can deal, and we're going to go, as I said before, for more medicine skill, because that is what she's for. She is just an absolutely perfect companion for that. And I actually realize now that she hasn't been our medic for quite some time, because I didn't reassign them. Yes, because I didn't reassign them. Yeah, I know. Don't worry, I realized, but we weren't really in need of it anyway, to be honest. Anyway, let's just go in here. We're going to very quickly do a speed run of the tournament. And speaking of speed runs, the Awesome Games Done Quick marathon is currently on. If you're interested in speed runs, then that's a good place to see some pretty interesting glitches, exploits, and very fast runs of games. I actually wonder, I haven't been watching it, but I actually wonder whether they have, do you think they have Bannerlord there? No way, right? No way. I think it would probably take way too long. I mean, it depends. It depends on what kind of category you're going to go for. Because if you're going to go for, I don't know, like kingdom percentage or something like that, which basically means, you know, if you're not familiar with speedruns, kingdom percentage would mean create your kingdom as fast as possible. So that would be, I think that might still take a long time to do, even with, yeah, even with, you know, everything turned to the lowest difficulty, because generally difficulty is not actually taken into account in speedruns. Usually people play on the lowest difficulty so they can play as fast as possible. But the point is, anyway, I think maybe the best category would probably be thief. Thief, is it called thief percentage or something like that? I actually don't even know, but basically capturing a thief the fastest that you can. That would probably be the best category, or the fastest category to do in a tournament like that, or in a showcase of the best speedruns like that, I guess. But as I say, I'm not that familiar with the whole Bannerlord speedrunning scene, or even the Warband one, but it would be, it's pretty interesting, you know? It's pretty interesting to see that kind of stuff, certainly. Because you can always see these really crazy, cool strategies that people have come up with, and, you know, it's always really quite fun to see that. At least I think so. But obviously if you don't, that's perfectly fine. You don't have to. Anyway, Dareem is actually fighting, like, whoa, he's a monster. Wow, okay, yeah. There we go. He actually did a great job right there. But we don't have to worry about that anymore, because he is done. He is out of here. Now, bear in mind, I can actually die in one hit, so I'm a bit worried. Thankfully, I actually have some polearm skills, so that really helped us. Anyway, that's just to kind of get a little bit of a notch, you know, to count up towards our leaderboard. And hopefully, I'm actually not entirely sure what's even going on with the leaderboard right now. Seeger is still doing an absolutely amazing job. Yeah, as you can see, I've just not been doing any tournaments, so I'm still at 20. But you know what? We still have Leadfoot Illicet here to potentially ingratiate ourselves with. Oh. Or apparently not, because apparently I do not have the ability to do Fourberie in rebel towns. That's actually really interesting. Okay, I would have expected us to be able to, but no, we can't. Alright, well, that's perfectly fine. I don't have a problem with that at all. But what we are going to do is we're going to take a bunch of weapons. Going to buy a bunch, an absolute huge amounts of weapons here. I'm going to buy so many that we're literally going to go all the way to, you know, 100k or something like that. And then I'm just going to sell a couple of these just to get them out of my inventory, and also because I want to make the most of this. I want to absolutely make the most of this. So what we're going to do with all this is we're just going to go over to the hideout. I'm going to see how much I've spent. 100,000, okay? 100,000. Let's see how much we can actually get with the Sea Raiders from doing this. So, give away some stuff. Let's have a look-see. Alright. Going to give away basically absolutely every single thing with the exception of the most expensive stuff in my inventory. So let's see what happens. I actually wonder whether there's a limit to what I can give. No, it doesn't seem like it. Seems like they just want to take everything that we've got. Alright, so yeah, there you go. Let's see what happens. How much am I going to gain from this? Boom. That was pretty good. Okay, yeah, that was pretty good. Look at that. 2,600. Very nice. Do I have any prisoners? No, I do not. I just have a couple of vassals. As I said before, though, I'm actually not going to be selling them or anything like that. I'm pretty much just going to be leaving them the way they are, because reducing the Vlandians' strength is the main deal here. That is what I want to do. I want to try and reduce the amount of mobility that they have, the amount of combat strength in general, and just generally making it so much easier for us to destabilize the region. So what I'm going to try to do after this is I will try to destabilize a couple of things. So in other words, I'm going to try to reduce the loyalty of various towns. I actually wonder if I can incite rebellion at other towns that easily. Maybe we can, because if we do that, it's just going to become even more chaotic. It's going to be a lot of crazy stuff happening. So I would very much like that if we can pull it off. Not sure what I'm aiming at right now, but apparently not much. Apparently the grass has done something to me, and I'm throwing my javelins at it for some reason. Don't know why that would be the case, but anyway, let's just see if I can do some damage to these guys, because these guys are going to be kind of difficult for my forces to deal with. Oh, look at that. We got him off his mount. That was nice. You know what? I should really get out my mace. Well, that was easy enough, wasn't it? Yeah, that was super easy. But that is not the point. The point is that we are going to be taking prisoner and taking even more prisoners for our Sea Raider friends. And we also have a potential upgrade for Dareem here. Yeah, there we go. Nice upgrade for Yagada too, as well as Shalar and Dareem for their civilian gloves. Very nice indeed. And look at this, the Sea Raiders are actually getting stronger just by me fighting vassals in and around this area, which I very much appreciate. So let me just go straight on in here. Give away some more prisoners. Let me just do that properly. There we go. 320. They're almost there. They are almost there. Hopefully we are going to be able to get them there soon enough. And I'm actually wondering, where should I? Ox Hall. I should very much go over to Ox Hall here, and I should try to destabilize that. That seems like a good idea. Okay, so how do I... Loyalty of the town must be below or equal to 45. Right. Okay, so that's how I'm supposed to incite the rebellion. So, let me speak to this guy. I'm going to have a recommendation with him. So there we go. That's going to increase his relation by 13. Very nice. This fellow literally has nothing much to go for here. So I'm going to go to the back streets as a guard. Of course, we're going to be disguised as a guard. Make sure that we're not going to get absolutely just, you know, destroyed by the guard presence here. And there are the back streets. Wow, super, super close by. Wow, this is really nice. And yeah, this is... Okay, so I find this a bit funny when dealing with gang leaders in their territory. Obviously, this is not a Fourberie exclusive mechanic. This is actually present in the base game. So here's the thing. You see that guy over there? That's the gang leader, and this is his employee, I guess you could kind of call it. Anyway, as you can see, I can literally just go attack this guy, and this fellow doesn't do anything. He doesn't do anything. He's just gonna chill. You know, he's just chilling there. He's not doing much, and I find that quite funny. That's one of the things that I find quite funny about this whole situation, because usually you'd expect the gang leader to think, oh yeah, you know what, I'm taking a bit of offense to this, you know, and you know, gonna fight me or something like that. But no, they didn't do that, which is, as I say, kind of weird. But anyway, there's one enemy. It's the actual gang leader himself, as you might expect. And yeah, he's just literally gonna get thrown daggers all over his business. Well, figuratively and literally at this point. And there we go. We were able to achieve that, and hopefully the relation with him. Yeah, look at the relation, so incredibly high now with him, and that was literally just one engagement. So incredibly nice and easy. Okay, so gang trial is what we are going to do. And we'll do the throwing knives once again. Maybe I should do another one. I should probably do, you know, different gang trials sometimes. I think that would be kind of fun. But, oh well, whatever the case, let's see what we can do here. Where's the, Is he behind the... He's behind the gate. Are you serious right now? Okay. Well, that was a bit interesting, wasn't it? Okay, so he's behind the gate again. Okay, no. I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna run away, sir. I am not interested in fighting you in a melee fight. That is not going to work out too well for either of us, I think. Well, that was easy enough, wasn't it? Okay. I was not expecting him to literally go into melee if I go... well, obviously if I go close, he's going to go into melee. But I was very much thinking that he would, you know, switch back to his ranged attack. But yeah, that was a bit weird, him getting stuck behind the gate there. But anyway, relation is important. Here we go. We're doing great here. Let's do this. Fantastic. All right. Yeah, that's really, really nice. Gang needs recruits. Yeah, you think I'm going to help this guy? No way. Alright, so yeah, everyone else is looking pretty good here, and we still cannot recite rebellion. But look, the loyalty is going down. The loyalty is going down. Let's do a grand heist or something like that, okay? Let's do the grand heist. We're going to pay 2,500 just so that we can have a larger party here this time, because last time it was a little bit dicey, you know, all things considered, a little bit dicey. So I'd like to make it so that it's a little bit less like that, please. And maybe I can do some damage. Yes. Elimination is the name of the game right here. Yes, it is Mountain Blade Elimination. That's exactly what's going on. Whoa, I was a bit worried there for a second. I kind of blanked out and thought to myself that I was losing because I didn't see all the icons. And they all turned towards me because the guy that I was fighting turned towards me, and I thought to myself, wait a minute. Am I losing this? You know, it's kind of like a similar effect to not knowing what kind of team you're on and then, you know, finding out that it's actually fine. But yeah, that kind of thing can happen pretty easily, apparently. Anyway, insurance scam we could do, but obviously, as I said, we can't really do that right now. Unfortunately, we could do notable extortion and all that wonderful stuff, but I'm actually gonna... Oh, I cannot wait in town while disguised. Okay. Well, that's perfectly fine then. Anyway, let's just move on, because we have now gained a pretty significant criminal network. I think I have Rovolt, right? I have Rovolt. I have, well, obviously Praven I don't actually have, because that has been destabilized so dramatically that that's not really happening, but still nice, nevertheless. And yeah, let me just have a look-see here. We have this guy, right? Yeah. We have this guy. So that's perfectly fine. You can see here that the loyalty is at 66. They are losing loyalty, but yeah, we already have a partnership in this town, so that's perfectly fine. And we should probably do some other things. Actually, you know what? Fighting a bunch of caravans and villagers and things like that would probably make the most sense too, to destabilize things even further. So maybe that would be cool, but yeah, otherwise, here we go. We're just going to say hello there, and he's going to give me a wonderful reference. And this fellow, whoa, okay, his opponent actually has massive amounts of influence in this area, so I'm not exactly... Oh, wait. We can incite a rebellion straight away. Okay, let's incite the rebellion straight away, because I'm loving that. I'm loving that. I think that's super, super fun to do. So let's try it. Join the riot. Let's go. Okay, so there's a bunch of guards. Obviously, the guards have pretty good helmets, so not really going to be able to hit them very hard, even with headshots. But I guess we'll just have to make do. Wow, that was actually, once again, surprisingly simple. I'm very surprised, actually, that all of these villagers are capable of fighting these guards. They're literal guards with very good equipment, and I'm super surprised that they're still able to do that. Anyway, yeah, I'd like to do... Oh, I want to do something really fast so that we can get good relation with this guy really quickly, but... force tribute, I guess? Okay, we'll do something like this. Let's hope that I'm not going to get absolutely murdered here. This could be really bad, but hopefully it's going to work out. Okay, yeah, same sort of map. This should be fine, because we are actually up against, I think, bandits or something along those lines. Other criminals and things. Yeah, as you can see, nice damage. Yeah, that was easy enough. As long as we get a good amount of time for us to use our thrown daggers, yeah, we're going to be pretty fine here. Anyway, yeah, we got decent relation with that fellow too. We could do the grand heist once again. I think that seems like a pretty decent idea. And we'll just go straight on in. I'm actually wondering whether we should just zoom with this one, but probably not, right? Because the last time I did something like that, it went really badly. So maybe it's a good idea to just take things a bit easy. Wow, that was a headshot. Alright, well, not too bad. We actually lost one person, which is really not very bad at all. I like that. Okay, so there you go. 20 relation increase with this fellow. That's super nice. And now we can actually do the gang trial very, very quickly, which is exactly what we wanted to do, because you never know if there is a destabilization in effect and if a rebellion starts. I'd like to have this as part of our network. I'm not sure if it still remains in our network. That's the thing. Obviously, this is all unknown to me, so I don't really know what would happen if, you know, it starts to be a rebel town while we have a network present here. But that's the reason why I want to try it, because I think that's kind of interesting, right? I think that's kind of interesting anyway. So, yeah, there you go. Perfect. So we have another network going on here, and we can... Oh no, Praven's actually under siege. No, no, no. I don't want that. Let me see if I can actually do something about this. I highly doubt it. Let's face it. It's going to be highly unlikely I'm going to be able to do anything here, but... Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's sad. That is actually very, very sad, but as I say, we can't really do much about it. If I could, I would. You could see here as well that I would have 16 Battanian Fian champions to level up if I had Veterans Respect, or if I had that other mod installed as well. I would be able to level them, level them up into the tier 5 variant, which would actually be very cool in itself. Anyway, there's another hideout over here. Should probably do some more with that. Okay, so what we're going to do very quickly is... Liena actually escaped. That's kind of sad in itself too. Anyway, let's just go straight on in here. I'm going to sell all my... ransom all my... Yeah, that happened before, didn't it? Yeah, ransoming my prisoners doesn't seem to give me the money, which is really quite strange. Not sure why that happens, but okay. Anyway, yeah, we already have an alliance here, but what I wanted to do was actually go into the marketplace, buy a bunch of stuff. Don't really care how much it is, just 81,000, just spend it, just spend it. And then we're going to go straight on over to the hideout, because what I want to do is I actually want to get the Sea Raiders being a little bit more prevalent in this area. I want them to literally be running around and killing everything in sight. So that's why I'm trying to give them as much support as I possibly can. So let's just do this. There we go. And wonderful. They have 4,000 now. They have 4,000. Okay, yeah, that is looking real good. I like that. Okay, that's absolutely perfect. So, yeah, I have 111. These guys can level up into Sea Raider Chiefs, which is actually pretty good. Sea Raider Chiefs are kind of decent, surprisingly enough. So I'm going to look forward to getting some more of those. And otherwise, that's going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.